I don't know how to say what I want to say, can't pray how I ought to pray, because today in my way is all this confusion. Bruising my heel is the idea of his will and my ill attempts to be in it. I can feel my spirit man spinning from the thought of me grinning at sin. What a joy to be in the middle of the fray. Wait, no. What I meant to say was the center of his will. God, why is it still so hard for me to be the righteous one you call me to be? Why can't I get myself free from the debauchery and treachery that follows me? Maybe because I like to be damned. No sense in fooling around with the truth. The proof is in my action. The fraction of me that is consecrated is being suffocated by the part of me that ain't trying to be a saint, just ain't on the agenda. But I remember just this morning I prayed and laid my life before you and implored you to make me the best I can be, for you to use me in ministry. But wonder if you'll just wait for me to do this one thing right quick. And I'm getting sick of putting you on pause for no other cause than selfishness. And I'm confused about why you let this kind of thing continue since you're omnipotent. I know that it's in you to deliver me with one word or one touch. You could make me obey. You could simply will me to stay in fellowship, but I keep straying and playing with fire, having to claw my way home with the scars of dire circumstances I barely escaped. Gasping and scared, I thank you for being right on time but never late. And I'm confused about why, if my heart loves you so, how is it I continue to go so far left? The best of me keeps testing me and failing. I'm ailing from a sin-soaked existence, over-medicated by a drug called persistence that seems to be a placebo, because I'm too rich in the word not to know how holiness is supposed to go. And looking with my eyes through your words, I'm missing it big time. My dominant desire is purely mine, and the line between living right and living right now has somehow been skewed. And I find myself living like I can fake you out, but deep down in my make sense, I doubt I can sugarcoat my way into heaven. I've got 7 types of worship and 7 types of praise for 7 different mistakes I make on each of your 7 days, and none of them are pure. But I'm sure that you'll forgive me, or at least I think you will, because that's what that confusion keeps coming back to. Because how do you forgive a sinner who is still sinning, winning your love is automatic, but my heart is emphatic about winning your heritage? I want to be counted in the number that you call heir, but there's this side of me fighting violently to keep me from my destiny, and it don't fight fair. My sin soul knows exactly how to control my flesh, how to deftly suggest I get involved in some mess I'd much rather not be a party to. But the pleasure of sin sometimes wins out over you, and I don't understand how that could be, because honestly, I want you to be proud of me. I want to live righteous and holy, only I keep wrestling with this every day, and it seems like no matter what I say or how many nights I pray or what kind of obstacles I put in the way, sin finds a way around it all and sets up shop. And I try to cop a little victory from my friends and family, but for some reason that don't work for me. Like, if I'm ever going to be free, then that freedom has to happen within me and cannot be let in from without. But I don't understand what that struggle is about, because you could just make it so you could make my path plain and keep temptation at bay instead of watching me make the same mistakes again and again. But you don't. Moreover, you won't, because you want me to want your help. You want me to want it for myself. You want me to seek your face in the cool of the day rather than the other way around. How much more are you pleased if I bring my sins to you rather than they be uncovered and found? And I get that someone loving you because they choose to is the kind of love that you can get used to, the kind of love that proves that the devotion is true and not just show. I get all of that. But what I don't know is why the heart and the head can't agree, why the life I want to live for you loses out to the life I want to live for me. And I don't know if my words are making any sense here, or if my point is coming across. Just know that I am lost without you. And so while I acknowledge you as boss, letting you be leader is where I miss it. So bottom line, free will is what's got me twisted. Got my mind locked in a vice, because see, I checked it out thoroughly, and living life my way carries a hefty